As a snowboarder, one of my biggest fears is going through an injury and being out for the whole entire season. In today's video, I'm actually doing a mini documentary of my before, during, and after hip surgery, and stay to the end to see if I actually make it back on snow. If you're looking to support the channel or the recovery process for the hip, consider picking up a BENETEK waterproof hoodie. So imagine you're snowboarding on a freaking rainy day. This thing is amazing, and let me prove it to you. It is literally waterproof. I'm in a shower and I am not soaking wet. Pick up your BENETEK hoodie down below. Isn't that freaking cool? There are so many bugs out here. So I have a torn and detached labrum that the doctor is gonna have to repair. Now they had told me they're not gonna know which surgery they're gonna do until they open me up. Now the two options are the labrum's okay and they're just gonna anchor it back to the bone and then just stitch it up and all should be well. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be out of snowboarding for about 4 to 6 months. Now, if they have to completely repair the labrum, they're estimating that I'll be off snow for about 8 to 10 months. It's funny because sometimes I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning thinking I have surgery the next day. And I literally just kind of get into this I'm not ready yet type thing. It's kind of weird because I think it's just so on my mind of going under. And I've had surgeries before. I've had a wrist surgery. I've had them cut off nerves in my back where they stick a needle in my back and then wake me up and then stick more needles in my back and flick nerves and all this weird stuff. But still going under, you just never know. But then while I'm at camp, I'm literally trying to focus on appreciating every single turn, every single conversation, every single thing. Cause who knows, I may not be able to snowboard ever again. That's obviously super dramatic and not trying to just be a YouTuber, but there's a possibility, there is a possibility that I might not ride again. So it's this weird double-edged sword because I want to make sure that I'm enjoying every single second that I'm on the slope. But I also don't want to have a negative mindset, but appreciating every single second on the hill. Just got to do it. Try not to get dark, and dark or depressed or emotional negatively. I just got to be optimistic, but enjoying the turns, the tricks, trying to get some new tricks. So I feel like I've actually learned something. And if this is the last time I snowboard, at least I can snowboard finish on a strong note. The other big thing I don't want to do is when I'm snowboarding, I don't want to be focused on, I'm not going to do this trick because it hurts. I need to do this trick regardless if it hurts because this might be the last time I do that trick. But at the same time, if I start building this fear now, oh, it hurts, don't do this trick, I feel like I'm going to create a really big roadblock and a mental block and a mental barrier. So when I actually come back to snow, I'm going to be scared because, oh, what if it hurts? What if it hurts? What if it hurts? So I'm trying to fight through the pain now and go do a bunch of tricks so that I can feel good on the mountain and feel good regardless of the pain and putting the pain aside. So that's literally one of the biggest battles that I'm starting before I even get surgery is controlling the mindset and controlling my fear, controlling my pain, and controlling everything that I'm doing. Because ultimately, I'm not gonna let this thing win the battle. So it is Monday, August 1st. So with that said, I am in a hotel room in New Jersey and I've been snowboarding at Big Snow. This is literally the last trip of snowboarding that I'm gonna have for the next 8 months. So I'm it's a mental battle for me at the moment because it's so sad because I'm realizing that during the middle of the winter I'm gonna be not snowboarding. I in the last 29 years I've never missed a season. This trip is designed just to spark the love in snowboarding, not necessarily re-spark it, but just remember what snowboarding is about. I'm here just having fun, riding with friends, meeting people, learning some new tricks, going through some battles of trying to figure out tricks and struggling and really appreciating what I have. And so that's what this trip is about. I'm gonna show you guys what Big Snow is about, and then we're gonna fly to Colorado. We're gonna get surgery. Rip. Let's go.
That's a legend.
One of my favorite things about this place, you walk in, it is literally 28 degrees. And before out there, you're sitting at 109. It's freaking insane. So we're here, Big Snow. Our goal today, ride with the boys, try to vibe, and try to get some clips. Send it.
Check, check. All right, so we're here with my boy, Ben. Follow him on Instagram.
What's good, baby?
He's gonna be vibing with us today, getting some clips, so follow him on Instagram. He's the boy. The plan is to land as many different tricks as possible, try to feel good, try to keep them clean, and then as the day progresses, I wanna try to get into more and more challenging tricks. One of the big challenges that we may be facing is just speed or people or just the lines may be a little hectic, so we're just gonna try to bang out about 2 hours of grind, and then once we're done filming, we're just gonna keep riding with the boys, go have some good times.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Go vibe, we're gonna have a good time. You can't really hear me, but it's like inside my femur there's a piece of ligament that's being like wrecked and like twisted on. So every time I try a trick it freaking hurts, man. So we went on like this gnarly adventure today. We literally walked 15,000 steps. It was fun, it was a good time, but it's like pissed off my hip. So just kind of struggling right now, trying to find the balance of like just kind of fighting through it. Front board prets, not clean. Stoked to do it, but not clean. I want to clean it up. The hope is to like get a couple more runs in, chill out for a little bit, come back out, have some fun, and then try to vibe tomorrow. Not be so beat up. And then Ben said he was gonna come out.
Get that ice bath, man, ice bath.
He says ice bath. I think those things are freaking not sick. Bar coming up.
I promise you, if you ice bath, you're gonna be a rubber band tomorrow.
All right.
You'll be
We're the
golden.
rubber band man. Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, on that note.
Get that spring for that press.
Ooh.
Done up.
On that note, we're gonna get a couple more laps in and go cry. Rip. There we go. Okay, it is 5:30 in the morning, and we are gonna go get hip surgery today. So hopefully it goes awesome. I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm not excited, but I'm excited for the journey and hopefully getting back to snow and feeling as awesome as possible. So let's walk inside.
I want to ask a question.
This is also Natalie. She's helping. She's amazing. She's dealing with me during this whole thing. Oh boy.
There he is. Tommy Ben.
Oh.
How do you feel?
Can't really feel my legs, so it's probably a good thing so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surgery was supposed to be about 3-4 hours and took about 6. So
Yeah.
hopefully they did a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah. Do you feel drunk right now?
I feel out of it, but I'm a lot better than I was.
Yeah.
So definitely not as toasted.
Because you said your words are slurring and sound a little goofy.
Better than I was, which is funny.
Yeah. Let's get these socks here because we said, yeah, those socks are sick. We're gonna take these home, these bad boys home, use them instead of the stance ones.
Yeah, but take them home and throw them away. They're not safe.
Warmer sweater on. Are you okay?
Oh, they bring the bike to you.
Yes.
Full service.
Yeah. Did socks?
Yeah, the socks are sweet.
Do we need to reinforce it, Erica?
I'll probably just change it all together when we
Get done. You get the seat up higher so you're less flexion at the hip.
I don't feel the pain in the hip. It's just a lot of resistance to get that around.
I'm gonna help you go around.
No.
But if you need to go up one or more to get a higher, yeah. I just don't want you hiccuping at that like kind of.
Yeah, I definitely hiccuping there, but.
Sure, just pedal with this one.
Backwards or
No, forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, if I need to lift you, you're dripping over here. If I need to lift you, you let me know, like lift the seat. Kind of go around a couple cycles.
Yeah.
And see. Okay, I'm just gonna keep you going.
Yeah.
Day one, we're already on the grind. Let's go.
If you're sit up though, you're leaning. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's it.
I will definitely elaborate. I will definitely elaborate more. But we're alive. It was kind of weird. 2 nights ago before my surgery, I had the wildest dream. I had a dream that they pulled me into the surgery center. They put the mask on for anesthesia, and they did like a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And then the anesthesia didn't work, or 5, 10, whatever it is. It didn't work. And then they gave, and then they like shook the bed to see if I was awake. I was like, yep, I'm awake. They gave me more. And they shook the bed to see if I was awake. And I was. And then they did it 3 times, and eventually I just sat up. I'm like, this isn't working. And then I collapsed down, and my heart stopped beating. And then, so I pretty much died in my dream. And then for like 7 seconds, I'm just laying there dead. They come over and use the shocker thing that actually doesn't shock your body, but they did that. And then that's when I woke up. So for the last like 48 hours, I've been absolutely terrified of getting surgery. Like I completely like psyched myself out getting surgery. So the day comes, and obviously you saw some footage from earlier. As soon as I got here, I was completely changed because of how amazing the doctors were and how amazing the facility was and how amazing and thorough the people were. All of a sudden my nerves were completely gone. They absolutely crushed it. And then before I know it, I woke up. And so then obviously I had this like vibe and this thought of like, I'm alive. And that was like such a win because I thought I was going to die because of the dream I had. I literally died in my dream. So like ultimately I need to be in a position to ride at a decent level, help people, have an impact, and I can't do that from the sidelines. So more of the story is like, I'm just stoked. With like my busted hip injury thing, I have to find really funny ways to put my shoes on. So what I have to do is I have to lean into the wall, lift up my foot, and try not to get a concussion. Today's my birthday and it's the first day I'm snowboarding after getting hip surgery. Let's see how this goes. All right, first run. Hopefully they don't die.
Stay safe.
The big question is how much do I push it? Do I just do turns or do we try something?
Be chill and look around. Make sure nobody hits you. You have to hit you.
Okay, so the thing is, my hip does not hurt. I should not, but I tried an ollie and it did not hurt. I tried some turns, it did not hurt. Overall, I'm freaking high. My biggest fear is not snowboarding ever again or being able to be miserable snowboarding. So far, my mind is blown. Let's keep going. Alright, to my surprise, the extension or jumping actually does not hurt. To my surprise, the landings do not hurt. But what I've discovered is as I retract my leg as high as possible, there's like a little bit of an impingement up top, making it kind of painful when I pull my knees all the way up to try to grab. So you can probably see me there missing my grab and woo, a bunch of side jumpers. Pulling my knees up, like kind of hurts. But that's also something that I wanted to do here was kind of feel it out, like not be reckless, but evaluate what hurts. Now I can go back to PT, to the gym and figure out, okay, how do I prevent that from hurting again? So I know I need to do a lot more stretching and get my range of motion up in this particular area. So today is more of a figure out what feels good, what doesn't feel good, and take that to the gym, take that to PT and make my season as best as possible by feeling good. So we're gonna keep going down this a little bit more of this run. Might do a little bit more experimentation and just kind of see how it goes. That's the moral of the story. You may be wondering, am I being reckless and just going snowboarding when I shouldn't? I actually got cleared by the doctor, the hip doctor dudes, 2 weeks ago, and then I gave it 2 extra weeks to make sure that I'm feeling good. So even though I am snowboarding, I would not say that it's dumb, reckless, or irresponsible, because I'm cleared. Now it's just, again, evaluating where am I at, what am I doing, and how do we get back to 100%, if not 100,000%. And then I gotta figure out if I start snowboarding every single day or not. I don't know. cow. Okay, overall, feeling pretty awesome. The frontside 360, I just kind of had to do it. I was super scared, super nervous, but I also went super conservative and almost caught an edge. So if I'm gonna do something, I gotta do it. So then I took that information and I tried a backside 360. So the frontside did not hurt. The backside, the initiation didn't hurt, the pop didn't hurt, but as I whipped around my back foot and pulled it back to get my board underneath me, felt a little pain on the outside of the hip, so I gotta work that area too. So far, I gotta work on pulling my knees up and getting better range of motion without pain, and then getting a lot more explosive pulling back. Not that it hurt and that it's a bad thing, it's just, okay, that's a little bit questionable. Let's make that strong. And okay, so we got a little bit more information and we're gonna cruise down. We're almost out of here, but we're gonna do something. I'm gonna try something. Don't tell anybody, okay? Shh, this is our secret. Happy birthday, dude. Thank you. That's right, yes. Happy birthday.
Yeah, man. How's the lake feeling, man?
Pretty good. Couple weird things here and there.
Cool.
So I'm actually gonna call it and go home now.
All right.
But overall, stoked. Just a couple of pains here and there. So, but that was the point of today, is kind of figure out what hurts, what doesn't, and figure it out. What's your name?
Emilio.
Emilio, nice to meet you, man. We're vibing. Overall, extremely happy, extremely stoked just to be out vibing. It's sunny, it's my birthday, and we're vibing. So overall, we're pretty freaking hyped. And on that note, guys, nothing but love. We're out of here.